It's Tuesday night and you know what that means. We are back with SWE Mayhem. 3 more big matches, of course, suggested by you guys over on Discord. And we are live from Birmingham, England. Wow, that was bad, wasn't it? And we are kicking things off here this evening. It was supposed to be a one-on-one match, as Omega suggested, between JBL and New Jack. However, it seems like JBL has decided to bring the cabinet to ringside with him. 2 of the members of the cabinet, of course, the Basham brothers. And in that case, New Jack, it didn't request any support, to be honest, but the Blue Meanie has decided to accompany New Jack out to the ring. We know there is history between There's history between JBL and the Blue Meanie. So it'll be interesting to see if that does come into this at all. The moment, JBL, Bradshaw himself, is on -2 in the rankings after 2 matches, whereas New Jack currently sits on -3 after 5 matches. So both of them do need the points, to be honest. And it'd be interesting to see which one these two do come out with it, and whether either the Bashams at ringside or the Blue Meanie at ringside will have any impact on this match, as you see New Jack trying to clothesline JBL, and JBL really utilising his strength advantage very, very well at the moment. Nice big elbow right in the face. And then into the vertical suplex. Back up again by JBL. Nice clubbing blows. Before now hooking New Jack into the slam. Nice jawbreaker. And New Jack looking for a running clothesline again, but again JBL was there to block it off. And now in with the power slam. New Jack back up on his feet, and finally New Jack able to strength JBL down to the ground. In with a spinning neck breaker. Bringing New Jack back up to a standing base, and there's a running big boot. Flattens New Jack before stamping on the back. And there's the big strikes in the face by JBL on New Jack. Brings him back up to a standing base as the boot in the gut. And JBL taking New Jack up into a jackknife powerbomb. JBL really looking good here this evening. Will it be enough to see his first victory in SWE? Not quite yet. JBL stalking though. He is stalking. And there's the big clothesline from hell. New Jack holds the neck. This is a dominant win here. It's not actually. I got a bit ahead of myself there. It's not a dominant win. New Jack survives. And another massive clothesline there by JBL. But instead of going for the pin, he to just assault the grounded New Jack. Nice gut wrench suplex. Boot on the back of the arm as well. Nice jawbreaker. And a running clothesline here now from New Jack. And New Jack, oh, big strong right hand again, knocking JBL off the apron. And he is going out to meet him as well, right in the middle of the Basham brothers, showing absolutely no fear whatsoever here. Big elbow in the face. And New Jack slides in with a pin. This could be a massive win for him if he can pull it off, but not quite. There's the boot in the gut, and now New Jack looking for the big pile driver. Wow. And the Basham brothers distracting New Jack. I don't want to say it's an easy thing to do, but I mean, New Jack is very, what's the best way of putting it? He's a very aggressive man. I wouldn't necessarily say he's the most tactical mind in the ring. And I think that allows him to be a bit of an easier target for stuff like that, to be honest. Nice stiff right hand. Nice strikes in the face, and JBL fighting back. JBL now big running clothesline into the corner. JBL now mounting New Jack and striking down. JBL again, look at the big back elbow, but New Jack able to fight free, then into the DDT. Both guys slide to the outside. It's New Jack who's probably a lot more at home on the outside fighting like this, to be honest. But JBL utilizing his strikes, then into that Russian leg sweep as well. New Jack now in with a flatliner. Wow, slamming him face first. And again, the Basham brothers getting in the face of New Jack and distracting him. And that's allowing JBL the big suplex. Now JBL, look at that big fall-away slam as well. Nice neck breaker, hooking the arms round to really take him down harder. That was interesting, that was. Nice jawbreaker once again by New Jack. And this one's a real battle, this one. It's going the whole distance. Nice front chancery here by JBL. And, I mean, it's a weird one because Blue Meanie insisted to come out and sort of back up New Jack, but hasn't really been involved at any point so far. Whereas the Basham brothers distracted New Jack on several occasions. I'm assuming New Jack would not be happy, though, if Blue Meanie was to have an impact on this match. But you never know. Nice takedown there again by JBL, and this could be the opportunity he's been waiting for. Stalking once again, and that massive clothesline. Blue Meanie, head in hands. There's the pin for the 1, the 2, and this time the 3. JBL victorious. It took a lot out of him, to be honest, but it's a strong victory. Whether it is enough to kickstart his career here in SWE, maybe, I don't know, to be honest, but there we go. That puts him up to -1, and New Jack offering the handshake, which is reciprocated. Okay, again, an odd one I wasn't quite expecting, but hey ho, it is what it is. And JBL victorious here in SWE Mayhem. And here we go then, match number 2 of the evening. This one suggested by Travis_B4. He's picked Andre the Giant going up against Bruiser Brody. A very interesting match indeed. I think Bruiser Brody's actually very high up in the rankings. Have I left the entrances on? What kind of nerd leaves entrances on? There's Bruiser. There we go. Right, let's have a quick gander and see where these people do sit. So Bruiser Brody currently sits in 73rd position on +3. Whereas Andre the Giant sits in 578th on -1. So Andre needs the win a lot more. Andre just stepping across the chest of Bruiser Brody. Bruiser Brody now looking for the strike in the back, sending Andre into the corner. Andre running straight through Bruiser Brody with a shoulder block. And Andre in control at the moment, but Bruiser Brody playing possum here, and it's not very often that people are I wouldn't say comparable in height, but Bruiser Brody is not suffering as big a height disadvantage as many would do against somebody like Andre the Giant. Nice overhand strike there by Bruiser Brody, now sending Andre the Giant into the corner, looking for that running boot, but Andre fighting back and then flattens Bruiser Brody. Big stomp on the arm and then into, dropping his body weight on the arm again of Bruiser Brody. Gonna roll him over for the pin. See, this is difficult, because not only have you got to kick out from the damage you've done, you've got to be able to lift somebody like Andre the Giant's weight off of you. That's a tricky thing to do, because he's a big lad, isn't he? He's a real big lad. Bruiser Brody with a big overhand. Again, a chop across the neck now. Springs Andre off the ropes and, took him down with the drop toe hold. And looking for the running close on the corner, but Bruiser Brody can fly him back with a kick, but Andre didn't move and then tried to shoulder block Andre, and it was Bruiser Brody who went down in the end there. Big boot across the chest and now just choking Andre the Giant out. Brody now bringing Andre back up to a standing base, then into the corner, runs in with a clothesline to the back of the neck. Big boot across the back of the spine as well. Bruiser Brody springs Andre off the ropes, jumps over the top of him. That's incredible. That's a hell of a lot of height to jump over the top of someone like Andre the Giant. Brody now with the front chancer, and Andre has the leg, and this seems smart. Work over the leg of the big man. As I've said in the past, the best way to take down a giant redwood is to chop it down by the trunk. And that's exactly what Bruiser Brody seems to be trying to do now. So we see Bobby Heenan at ringside, managing, of course, Andre the Giant. Nice knee right in the face there by Bruiser Brody on Andre the Giant. And just biting the face. Wow. Nice big elbow by Bruiser Brody, looking for the shoulder block again. Andre just able to fight it. Oh my god, what a slam. What a slam by Andre the Giant. And Bobby Heenan's just thrown a chair into the ring. Quite sure why he needs that, because Andre's in control of the match at the moment, but Bruiser Brody able to turn things around. And now just pinch away at the shoulder, just grabbing a hold of the nerve. It's a very painful maneuver, this one. If anyone's ever done it to you, you'd know. And Bobby Heenan does a good job of distracting Bruiser Brody, allowing Andre to drop him, and now locks him in and drops the body weight across the spine. Andre bringing Bruiser Brody back up, and Brody taking Andre down. In with the combination there. That was pretty good. Bruiser Brody now taking Andre up into a pile driver on Andre the Giant. Big maneuver, but Bobby Heenan up distracting the referee. And Heenan's doing a great job here for Andre the Giant. Then again, Bruiser Brody just dropping the knee in the face now. Brody up on top, looking to drop the knee drop, and Andre was playing possum. He is back up on his feet, drops into the pin on Bruiser Brody. Only a 2 count. Big elbow in the top of the head there by Andre. Springs Bruiser Brody off into the boot in the face. And dropping his body weight across the chest of Bruiser Brody. Andre is looking incredibly strong here now. After probably the help, though, from Bobby Heenan. Heenan distracting the referee while really Bruiser Brody could have had the win, to be honest. Andre now going to bring Bruiser Brody back up to a seated base. Oh, he caught an elbow right between the eyes. Andre's busted open. That elbow was enough to bust open Bruiser Brody. And that might have annoyed Andre more than anything, to be honest. Just look at him now, just rubbing his boot across the face. And now Bruiser Brody's busted open as well. There's the elbow drop right into the heart by Andre the Giant. Will that be enough? No. Well, I mean, that animation is terrible because his shoulder did not leave the mat there before the 3 count. The referee stopped count as the animation began rather than anything else. There's another pin attempt here by Andre. And still not enough. Andre can't believe it. But Bruiser Brody, incredibly known for his resilience. And a big overhand strike to the back of the head of Bruiser Brody. Boot in the back of the back as well. Can you have the back of the back of the back is the front, is it? Is that like a double negative? Is that how it works? The back of the back is the front? I don't know. Either way, again, Andre just raking his boot across the face of Bruiser Brody before just renting away at the neck of Brody as well. So Brody's not doing too bad at the moment on a +3 in the ranking system. And now in with a big backbreaker. Nice takedown. Nice pin here. Again, though, distracted the referee there, Bobby Heenan. The referee's got to do something here. He's got to throw Heenan out here, surely. Bruiser Brody now heading up top and does now hit that big knee drop. There's the pin. 1. No, again. Bobby Heenan again distracting the referee. Nice takedown for Bruiser Brody, showing incredible of everything at the moment. There's the big atomic leg drop as well. There's the pin. Will that be enough? Look how much blood is droozing from the head now. It is enough for Bruiser Brody. Wow. Wow, Bruiser Brody with a victory over Andre the Giant. Andre now drops down to -2 in the rankings, which is surprising to me. Bruiser Brody, though, with that singles victory, now moves up to +4 in the rankings, which is going to put him up to 49th position alongside Kerry Von Erich. So that was a match suggested by Travis_B4. Thank you very much for that, Travis. It was a great match, actually. Both matches tonight have been fantastic. And our main event could even be better. The main event is coming up for you right now. I was gonna announce it then, but let's wait until we actually get there. There we go. Bruiser Brody, well done. Bruiser freaking Brody. He should be involved in the... I don't think we've got anything planned for the Hardcore Championship yet. We were just going to do like a match at the pay-per-view, just randomise who gets in there, stuff like that maybe. But that could definitely be one that could be up there. Bruiser Brody fighting for the Hardcore title. And here is the main event suggested then by Jay. We have got Hiroshi Tanahashi and Kazuchika Okada going up against the team of Naito and Sanada. Here we go. Should be a big one, this one. Both these teams could really do with the points. Neither of these two teams are technically teams. I suppose Sanada and Naito are both part of the LIJ stable. However, we don't really use that as a tag team, do we? No, Naito and Takahashi we've used before, and Sanada and Shingo we've used before. I suppose we could add them, I suppose. Let's add them, why not? We won't add Okada and Tanahashi because that's not an ongoing tag team. Tetsuya, Naito, and Sanada. Grab that up. Boom, boom. Okay, lovely. I've broken my spreadsheet. It's frozen. There we go. It's working. Reorganize it. Lovely. It's all organised now. Lovely. And that one as well. Right, we're good. So yeah, it should be a very interesting match. I mean, let's have a quick look and see who is where at the moment. Okada currently sits in 14th on +7, which is actually pretty good. Tanahashi currently sits on -2, though, in 794th. Naito in 184th. Very important match for, well, everyone really, of course, but Tanahashi is very low in the rankings. Heel middle. Okada, a win for him could really throw him into a championship picture. At the moment, Naito and Sanada are just sort of sat in the middle doing bugger all, so they could do with something as well. Okada now dragging and dropping Sanada over the top. Naito fighting back with that stiff forearm in the face of Tanahashi. Front chancery by Tanahashi now on Naito, and there's the dragon screw takedown. Tanahashi dumping Naito to the outside. Tanahashi now with a DDT, dropping Naito hard on his head. They bring Naito back up to a standing base, rolls him through, gets dropped to the drop toe hold. And of course this is Tornado, so everyone's in the match at once. But there we go, that's the Destino there though by Naito. That should give you enough to win this one. And Okada just gets there in time to break that one up. Naito almost had Tanahashi beat there. I don't know that noise. Sorry, I heard a weird noise in the background. I do apologise. I won't just go quiet for the sake of it. Sanada, nice running forearm taking down Okada. Now in with the drop nut buster. Nice scoop slam. Naito though catching Tanahashi. Gonna dump him to the outside while Sanada was going for a discus lariat there on Okada, and Okada was having none of that. And Okada turns it round into the Rainmaker clothesline. There's the pin. I don't know if Naito's going to get there in time. He's not going to get there in time, and Okada and Tanahashi get the win. Is that rain? Oh my god, it is rain. I think it's hailstones, that's what it is. Okada up to... Gets himself up to -1. That's only Tanahashi's third match so far in this universe mode. It's probably a little bit of a... still the fact he's not had more matches, to be honest. But there we go. There we freaking go. Thank you very much to Jay, of course, for that match suggestion. And thank you very much, of course, to Travis and Omega as well for yours. We'll be back on Thursday night for our next episode of Throwdown. And on Throwdown, we're going to have a women's #1 contendership match, including the top 10 PWI listed women. We're also going to have a 6-man tag between NXT and AEW, essentially, as DIY and Pete Dunne take on Sammy Guevara and the Santana and Proud and Powerful, that's what they're called. And in the main event of the next episode, we've got JBL going one-on-one against Hangman Adam Page. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Good night, God bless. Auf Wiedersehen, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.